Hi everyone, welcome to Code Kamkaj YouTube channel. I hope everybody are doing good. Today's video we will be discussing about tool name called as a ClamAV. So this tool we regularly used in DevSecOps principles, and we can integrate this tool into CI/CD best practices. So what is a ClamAV? So ClamAV is a antivirus tool which is open source and widely used tool in the DevSecOps principles, and it is widely used to detecting the viruses, malwares, trojans, and other threats along with your CI/CD. Which means you can integrate this CLAM AV into your CI/CD pipeline, and you can find any viruses, malwares, trojans are into your CI/CD pipeline. And it is originally developed for Unix-based systems, which is Linux, and you can integrate into different flavors such as Ubuntu and CentOS and any other flavor of Unix and Linux. And now it is supporting the Mac OS and Windows also, which is a Linux one, and but it was built on Unix, and it has been now it has been getting supporting to Linux and Mac OS and Windows. And the key feature for this Clam AV is that it is open source and you don't need to pay for it, and it is supports both on-demand and real-time scenarios where you can integrate it into your environment and you can find the viruses and any other threats, and it can detect the wide range of threats, including, like as I mentioned, viruses, malwares, and trojans, and etc. And frequently upgraded viruses based database to the recognized new threats. So, are there any new threats has been recognized? So it will get updated into database frequently, and that's how we can get up to date about all the recent threats, what on their IDs, and you can get to scan with your source code with the latest and new threats, and you can pick it up from your source code. So those are our key features. Now we'll see into the how we can install the Clam AV as a Clam antivirus and how we can scan with your source code. In our case, we'll be looking into the Python code. So I have brought into few installation steps. So first, we need to install it and we need to upgrade the Clam AV viruses to database. And now after that, we are good to go for scanning our directory. So here I'm going to use the package manager as a APT, and because I'm using Ubuntu machine. So in your case, if you're using any other flavors of Ubuntu, you can use this package manager to install it. The first step, I'm going to upgrade my entire system. So sudo apt upgrade. This is the command that I use to update my system. Now it is getting updated. So the next command that I'm going to run is sudo apt install ClamAV as a daemon-y. So this is the command I'm going to run it, and it will get install all my related newest versions and all. So in our case, it is already been installed because it is already been up and running. And if in your case, if you haven't installed, so you can run this command. Now I'm going to upgrade my antivirus database. So whenever you have run this command, it will create the short-term databases in the backend. So now I'm going to upgrade my databases. So you can see this ClamAV upgrade process started and Sunday, November 3, and today is the date. And that's how I have installed ClamAV with the very limited or fingertips of installations, and I can scan to any other repository or any other source code to find the malwares and or any trojans are there. So like if you see in my CLI, so it have my virtual env, so I have been using my virtual env to install it. So you may get jump into some issues while you are installing it your local, so I recommend you to use the virtual env while you're installing, so it's a safer site to not clubbing all the versions together, and also it's good to use the virtual env. So I already made a lot of videos on virtual env's creations and how you can enable it, and also if you haven't not familiar with that, so I recommend you to go and watch the previous videos. Now we have successfully installed the ClamAV, and we have successfully updated the ClamAV with the various databases. Now it is time to scan our source code with the ClamAV and find the vulnerabilities. So if you see here, I have clone one e-commerce website which was built on the Flask. So I'll open this website, and if I do ls, so I have all the README and app.py databases, requirement.txt, statics, content, and templates. So I have everything which we know, which this website supports, like e-commerce supports. Now I'm going to use ClamAV as a tool. So I'm going to scan that respected repository. Here my enter e-commerce website source code is resides on this directory. And by the help of ClamAV, I'm going to check are there any viruses, trojans, or any other threats are inside of my source code. For that line, I'm going to use this command. So ClamAV scan, and after that we need to specify the path of our directory. So I'm going to paste here and my directory path. So if I do pwd, which is a print working directory, say that home shake. Now I'm going to paste that command. After that, I'm going to specify the directory of my folder. So this e-commerce website who using Python Flask is resides inside of this home shake as a subdirectory. So for that, I'll use a home shake, and later I'll specify my the e-commerce directory. So here I have all my source code resides, and this is my subdirectory. So if I press enter, what will happen? Clam scan will go and scan all my entire source code here. So we say it's getting loaded, and now we are going to see the ETA. And it's purely depend on your internet speed, how your internet it is good, and it will take this much of time and to scan entire your source code. At the end, it will give you the report, like what all the how many files has been affected, and entire report it will give you. So it has been scanning each line by line. If you see this one, it is there here at the directory, and the static images one by one. It is scanning all the files. Now it is came to template. So if you see this one, all files has been scanned, and this is my scan summary. So known viruses, like this much of known virus are there. So what is the engine that currently version is being using, and scanned directories, which is 98, and scan files as 494. Here you need to make conscious, like infected files. So is there any file having some viruses or malwares and trojans? So it is going to note it down here, like 1, 2, 3. So it will use that those many counts. And database scan. So this is the data scan. Sorry, this is the data has been scanned, and data read. This is the data read, and this is the time for this, and start date, and this end date. So this is how you can get all the summary, and you can integrate this summary to your CI/CD pipeline, and you can print this all the log output over there. And this is how you can scan your source code with the ClamAV. Now we would like to just get the summary results. We don't want to get this entire data, like here these many scans has been done, or these many files has been done. So we don't want this much of logs into our CLI. So what we have to do, we just want to get this summary scan. So for that, you can use this command, which one is get the summary of the scan results. So I'll copy this command, tell this point, bell hyphen I, and I'll paste here. I'll specify my path of directory and e-commerce. So here, by helping of this command, we are going to get the summary results only. We are not going to see all the log, how many files it has been scanned, like all the logs gets into your printing into CLI, right? So we're not going to get it. So we are just going to get a few a few summary results directly into your CLI. So for that, you need to just wait for some time, because in the back end it has been getting uh, calling all the files, and this is not going to show you anything on CLI. Instead, it will just print you the summary report. Here, so it has not print anything, so directly it just shown the summary results, which is a scan summary and similar data what we have seen here, which is similar data, like this is the version, these many viruses knowns, and these many files has been scanned. So you can compare with the above and below one. So the above one we have print everything on CLI, the below one we have not done, but instead, like we just have print over here, I mean just a scan summary. So that is how, like this is how you can just print the scan summary with the clean AV. And now we just want to guess whatever scan summary we have here, we'd like to inject that into any file. So for that, we can use this command. So I'm going to copy this entire command and I'm going to paste here. So first I will change the path of my directory. For that I'll specify my source code resides into home. Sorry, it should be lower home and Sheik and e-commerce. This is my folder where my entire source code is there. Now I'm going to specify where this scan summary has to be logged. So for that you can give any extension like txt or .log, anything you can give. So for that I'll specify home and I'll give a shake, and now I will say that uh, com av underscore summary dot txt is the extension that I have given. So here my ended summary result will be stored and as a log. So if I press enter, so similarly it will take the similar timing, and it just getting load, and it will take the ETA for this. It will render all the known viruses, and it will calculate the report, and it will inject all the report into this calm av underscore summer.txt. So let's wait for that. So it's up to your requirement how I would like to scan via CLI or via CCD pipeline. I just wanted to show you like these many features we have with the AV, and we can scan the source code and we can get this scan summary. So fine. So this task has been done. Let's do ls. We'll see the file called as clamav underscore summary.txt. So I'll do cat for this. Uh, so if I do cat, so I just directly get the scan summary. So this is how I can index all my scan summary into the any .txt file, any respect of your extension. You can inject over there, and if you want to refer in your feature, or if you want to share the report to somebody, so you can refer this file and you can share to somebody. So this is how you can, by using the calm av, you can scan your source code, and it's depend on your language also. So calm maybe supports Python, and if you want to go with the Java, .NET, or any front end language such as Angular, or any other languages such as React or JavaScript. So based on your tool, you can take the advantage of the tool. You can install into the target runner or independent server. You can scan it. So, and as I mentioned, so we'll integrate this CAM AV into our CI/CD pipeline, and we'll bring entire CI/CD pipeline into our, as executable, and we'll see how dynamically we can scan our source code. So that's all for this, video, and I hope you liked it. And please subscribe to this channel and share to your friends and family members. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.